Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Let's make some brown stewed chicken. So here I'm using some chicken thighs with the bone in. I'm just going to trim some of the fat off and cut them in half. And I'm just going to use some vinegar, some white vinegar to clean the chicken. After I'm done cleaning the chicken, I'm just going to prepare some fresh seasonings. So here I have some fresh thyme. I'm just pulling the leaves off. I don't want the stalk in the chicken seasoning. I'm just going to use my garlic press to cut up my garlic. You can just cut them up fine. If you don't have a garlic press, that's fine. I'm just going to cut up some onions really fine and thin. You can use more or less if you like. I also diced the hot pepper. That's Jamaican hot pepper, or you could use habanero pepper as well. So there I have the thyme, the garlic, the onion, and the pepper. I'm just going to cut up 2 carrots and about 3 potatoes. I'm going to put the carrots and the potatoes to the side for now. I'm going to get some all-purpose seasoning or some pimento seeds, and I'm going to take a piece of saran wrap and beat the pimento seeds. You can use them whole if you want. I am not a fan of biting into one of these, but it is your personal preference. So I'm just going to crush mine and just add it to my plate of seasoning. Next up, we're just going to season the chicken. So here I'm using some Maggie all-purpose. You can use any all-purpose seasoning that you like. Then I'm going to sprinkle some black pepper on there as well. I don't measure my seasoning, so I don't have accurate seasoning, but just look at the video and you can just tell how much to put on there. Just cover your chicken in seasoning. Next, you're going to see me put some oyster sauce in here. Trust me on this. Just put a little bit. I know oyster and chicken is two completely different things, but just put a little bit of oyster sauce in there. Trust me, it'll make it that much better. Next, I'm just going to add some soy sauce. You won't see me put any salt on this because the soy sauce already have a lot of sodium. So I'm just going to add some soy sauce to this. And then I'm going to add some browning. So it's really up to how dark you want your chicken, how much browning to use. So I'm just going to put some here on the chicken. And then if I need my chicken to be a little bit darker while it's cooking, I'll add some more to the pot. So for now, I'm just going to put that much. I'm then going to add those fresh seasonings that I was chopping up earlier. And then I'm going to use my hand to massage the seasonings in and stir everything together. I did go ahead and add some tomatoes to my carrots and potatoes. So next up, we're getting ready to cook the chicken. So we just add some oil in the pot. And then we're going to add in the chicken and just saute the chicken for about 5 minutes, stirring occasionally. We're not going to add any water at this point for those 5 minutes. We're going to allow the chicken to spring its own water. And for the oil to help the seasonings to lock into that chicken. This smells so good already. So after 5 minutes, you see that it did spring a little bit of water. So I'm going to go ahead and add in the potatoes, the carrots, and the tomatoes at this point. And I'm just going to stir it together to get some of the flavor on that potato, carrot, and tomatoes. Next up, we're going to add some water. So all I did was use the bowl that I had the seasoning in that I used to season the chicken. And I just add some water in there. Wash the seasoning out a little bit with that water and then add it to the pot. So now I'm just going to cover it up and allow it to boil. I did open back the pot and had some stalks of thyme. I also added some more Maggie all-purpose seasoning and some more browning. After I add those in, I'm just going to stir the pot one more time, and then I'm just going to allow it to boil for 25 to 30 minutes. After that amount of time, your pot should look something like this. The potatoes, some of the potatoes are going to mash out in the gravy to thicken it up. So there you have it. That was after about 30 minutes. So I paired mine with some steamed cabbage and some rice. It was so yummy and delicious. I hope you enjoy this recipe and have a good day. Till next time.